Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Nyogi and today I'm going to teach you how to cut and paste from one image to another. So this tutorial is for the absolute beginners who have never touched Photoshop before, and even if they had, they are having trouble with getting started with Photoshop. So here I have two images opened in two tabs, and what I want to do is just take one part of the image, let's be it the head, and put it on my own head. This is me, by the way. So first of all, what I'm going to do is change this background layer into a normal layer. Just click on this lock icon and it will make it a normal layer. And why did I do that? Don't worry about it, it's just for demonstration purpose. So the easiest way to do what I want to do is maybe use the lasso tool and select the head. I'm just going to make a rough selection because this is for demonstration purpose, and if you don't know how to select, I have a tutorial on how to select in Photoshop which is available right here, and if you don't see anything here, then the link to that video will be linked in the description. So watch that first and then continue with this video. So I just made a selection, pretty basic, and I wasn't really perfect with it because, as I said, it is just for demonstration purpose. So now that you have selected the head, if you press and hold Ctrl, then this new cursor with a scissor on it appears, and what you can do with it is just click and drag a selection, and that will cut the selection, and then you can put the cut pixels anywhere you want in the same layer. But as you see, you have this weird pattern with red and green squares. So what this basically means is that this portion of your image is transparent, which means that there is nothing there. That's it. So you have no pixels right here. It's just like a hole in a paper. If you put something behind it, it will be visible through the hole. So let me just show you by creating a solid color adjustment layer and choose a new color. And when I put it behind the image, behind the portrait, you can actually see the solid color adjustment layer through that hole. You understand what I mean, right? So this is the transparent portion of this layer. Now let's hide the solid color adjustment layer for now. And one thing to note, when you first begin with Photoshop, you will have this pattern colored with light and dark gray. I changed it to red and green because it suits me. If you want to do that, just go to Edit, then Preferences, and click on Transparency and Gamut. And then you can change the colors to whatever you want. So back to the topic. So I'm going to undo these changes. Now the thing is, I don't want to destroy the part of the image that I'm taking. So basically what I mean is I don't want to cut the selection, but I want to copy it. So how can you do that? Just press and hold Ctrl and Alt and then click and drag your selection, and that will make a copy of that selection rather than cut it. And now you can move it wherever you want. Now the problem with this method is if you deselect the selection, so I'm just going to press Ctrl+D to deselect it, you can't do much after. You can move the selection again, and the biggest problem with this is the background where you put the selection has been deleted. You can't get it back. So to show you, if I select it again and try to move it, you see you can't get that background back. Even if you cut the selection, the background has been deleted. So how do I solve that problem? So I'm gonna just undo the changes, and now after you have made your selection, all you have to do is press Ctrl+J. and that will take the selected pixels and put it onto a new layer. If I hide it, you can see that just the selected pixels has been put onto a new layer. Now if you want, you can use the move tool to move it around anywhere you want, and the background image will not be destroyed. Now to the main part of the lesson. So how do I take this layer onto this image? To do that, simply use the move tool to click and drag this layer and take it onto the new tab, bring it onto the canvas, and just release it. Now I know it looks fake and it is not at all perfect, but that doesn't matter now because you are going to make a better selection anyway. And now what you can do is move this layer to adjust it. You can even resize it using Ctrl+T. You can also rotate it if you take the cursor out of the transform guides. Now just click and rotate it. Once you're happy with it, click on this check icon, but I'm just going to click on this cancel button. Now this is a great way to exchange pixels between images in Photoshop, but it isn't very professional because there is an even better way to do it. Let me show you how. So let me just delete this layer, and let me delete this layer as well. Now make a selection of your image, and then just click on this icon, and this will create a layer mask which is shown right here as a black and white image. So if you press Alt and then click on this layer mask, you can see what it actually looks like. So what this means is wherever you have white pixels, the pixels of the real image will show up, and wherever you have black, the pixels of the real image will be hidden. It won't be deleted, it will just be hidden. You can bring back those details just by using the brush tool and painting black and white on the image. So if I select the layer mask and press D to select white as the color, I can just bring back those details. It's not going anywhere, and it is a much more flexible way of working with Photoshop. And now I can just basically use the move tool to take it onto the new tab and release it right there. And now I can move it, scale it, rotate it, and do whatever I want with it. Now if I want to hide these white pixels, I can just use the brush tool, select the layer mask and select black as color. So press X to select black and just paint over it. And that will hide the white pixels that you don't want in your layer. So this is how you cut a portion of your image and bring it on to another image. Now this wasn't a tutorial on how to swap heads. This was just to show how to exchange pixels between images. Head swapping will need a whole new tutorial. So that's it guys, hope you learned from this video, and if you did, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe if you want more of my videos. Thank you for watching. This is Neogi signing off, and I will meet you in the next video. See ya!